Penguin presents Spooks, the Dark Assassin by Joseph Delaney. Read by Thomas Judd, Gabrielle Glaister, Sean Barrett, and Olivia Mace. Do not think that you will be returned to earth with a beating heart and warm blood coursing through your veins. You will never again dine on fish or meat or berries. Nor will you sip cool water from mountain streams or feel the warmth of the sun on your skin. Firstly, each return to earth will be extremely painful, and you may only dwell there during the hours of darkness. Before the cock crows, you must return to the dark, or else be burned to ashes by the first rays of the morning sun. Hecate, Queen of the Witches.
Prologue. I awoke in darkness, shivering with cold, my mind numb and void of memories. Who am I? I was lying on my back, staring up at a pitch-black, starless sky. The full moon hung low on the horizon, and it was the colour of blood. I felt bewildered. Where am I wondered. I sat up slowly and looked around. The ground was flat, dotted with dead trees and patches of scrub. I could see lights in the distance, and the faint outline of what looked like cottages. I began to stumble towards them, weak and unsteady on my feet. Perhaps someone there could help me, or at least tell me the name of this strange place. I didn't like the look of that moon. It should have been a pale silvery yellow, not a monstrous bloated thing, its staring face covered in blood. It seemed to be watching every step I took. I gradually grew stronger and made better progress towards the cottages. But suddenly I was brought to a halt by what sounded like the growl of an animal in the darkness behind me. It growled again, and my anxiety became a stab of fear. Something was stalking me. I could hear it padding closer in the darkness. Filled with panic, I fled, sprinting towards the nearest of those lights. I hadn't run far when I saw the silhouette of a figure approaching, walking directly towards me. Now there was danger ahead as well as behind. I am skilled at judging people by their gait, I realise. The figure had a swagger that comes from confidence and walked the walk of a fighter. The threat was growing. Whoever it was halted about 6 feet from me. I halted too, my whole body shaking with fear. Perhaps this was the moment when my life ended. Maybe the trembling of my limbs was telling me that my demise was near. My mind was bewildered, but perhaps my body sensed its demise. "Grimalkin? Is that you?" the figure cried. The sound of that name acted like a spell. It affected me profoundly. My body stopped trembling and my fear fell from my shoulders like a worn-out cloak. Somewhere in the distant past I had heard that name before. I struggled to recall everything that was associated with it. Then I realised that the voice I'd heard was that of a girl. She stepped closer and smiled. A smile that was like a light illuminating the darkness. I knew this girl well. Her name was Thorn. Suddenly the name Grimalkin awoke my memories. Images flashed into my mind in vivid colour. I saw my opponents fall before me, their bodies soaked in blood. My knives sliced and pierced. I drew my scissors from the secret sheath beneath my left armpit and snipped away the pallid thumbs of my dead enemies. Suddenly my identity surged back. I am
Sample complete. Ready to continue?